guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back to Factions Base Tour, everybody. Thank you for always tuning into the show every single Saturday. This week, we are reviewing a base on Factions Blue here on TheArchon. Coming in from Suspects OG left the comment, and we are reviewing Revolution. I don't know if the base, either they're just finishing up right now, or it's starting to get raided. I think they're just finishing up. Either way, though, the base still... Oh, maybe raided. That looked like a kill. But either way, the base still basically almost looks perfect. And the uniqueness and the theme of this base is absolutely amazing. Last episode, like always, I asked you, what should we name the previous base? And the name that you guys chose comes in from Jaminator. The base should be called the Masked Moneymaker, because they have the mask emblem and they have the richest base. That was the anonymous base if you missed out. It was pretty freaking cool in my opinion. Moving on though, so let's do this. So this base has the coolest theme in the world. Again, it's a little bit damaged, but you can kind of picture if it wasn't. We've got their storage stuff is all right here. They've got all their stuff stored. Tons of prop 4. We'll calculate all of it in the calculations. I think they have a... They may have moved it. Yeah, they had a gapple chest here. It was pretty loaded with 2 rows of gaps. And yeah, so the theme of this thing, the interior design is what sold it for me. It's in the end. It's not in the cave. We'll check out the outer defenses afterwards. But they've got this area, and then the only way to get up was through this staircase. And on the way up the staircase, they've got, I think these are people in their faction. Let's quickly check. Net Fisherman. Yeah, so it's people in the faction. They've got all their heads set up on the staircase, so you're always reminded of who your buddies are, your friends are. I think that's such a cool way of doing it. They've got gold, iron, they've got different ores, and so much detail has went into the design of this base. Now, you get up to another level. This is not the final level. And this is where you pick up the stuff from the golems, or the spawners, I guess, right here. Side A, side B. They're also very, very organized. Here. Today is, so they put the date down, and then press down the lever to show that you've sold June 27th, prepare for change of day. So how it works, it looks like every day there's 2 people, and they've got side A and side B, and you have to sell your side. And once you've sold, please press down to show the lever press down the lever to show that you've sold. So it looks like on Sunday, Fight Ranger and SpongeBob were complete, and they're, I guess, resetting the days right now, and they're not complete over here. But it looks like they restart of schedules. Yeah, I don't know, man. They got a system, and it works freaking great. It looks like it, like levers and signs and people assigned to certain spots. Very, very cool. Also, if you don't want to walk back down the staircase, you can just fast drop right back down, and that goes all the way up to the top there. All right, let's go up to the next level. Next floor, baby. We'll take the staircase up again. More heads on the way up. This is actually the guy who left the comment, Suspects OG. Thank you for letting me know. If you guys want to apply your base to this series, just scroll down, leave a comment down below, and I could be checking out your base for the next episode. Up here, this was the... Yeah, it must be getting hit right now. God dang it, dude. These bases always get raided right when I come online. I should put out a warning. If I tell you I'm going to do a base tour, I usually give a 2 or 3 day warning. Don't tell anyone. Keep it to yourself, because people always tell, and then they ended up, the people raiding them end up waiting until I get on to film. So we don't get to see the full potential. Today is not bad, though. We get to see most of it. This was just a pot area where they made their potions. Now, the top floor is my favorite. The staircase and the top floor are my 2 favorite things. What they got, though, they got the AFK machine, red carpet. It almost looks perfect up here still. And another storage area. Again, littered with prop 4. Lots of protection armor. And these guys are loaded. They got god leggings, lots of armor to help themselves up. This is the top floor. I love the AFK machine. I think it makes sure to hit all of the spawners. It goes all the way around. And then up here is their, like, most wanted enemy heads. Usually the heads are here. They've been taken out. But they've got, like, owners of certain factions, mods of certain factions. And then they have the donation rank or the staff member or whatever it may be. And then they frame the heads. So this is enemy heads up here. This is where they keep track of the enemy heads. I love it, dude. The organization, all the different levels. It's a big base, and it It's awesome. It's cool. It's a very, very cool base. Last thing we're gonna need to look at here, actually there's a couple things outside, is the golems. So it looks like the golems are all gone now, but if we go it looks like they tried to block it off with cobble in order for me to see it, but up here they had, you can see they've all been taken out now. They had 60 golems working, so not the most golems in the world. This will not be the richest base we've ever toured before, but just the uniqueness, like I said, of the interior is absolutely amazing. And this is where they kept their golems. A nice big square or rectangle for the golems to drop down. And it's also glass, right? So on the... Well, I guess not, because usually the staircase is enclosed. But from an outer look, that's what the staircase looks like. It looks like a freaking water slide or something. I don't know. The exterior is very strong. I don't think this base was raided through the exterior. It was probably an insider, I assume. They've got tons of source blocks here, a big ocean that would be hard to carve through. But once you do, obviously the way that people would get to this base is probably with a cannon, because the gap's over 120 blocks, I think. They're right on the edge of the world border. But what they got here is a secondary cannon defense. So they've got obsidian at the top, so it can't be creeper-egged and the water won't leak down. But if they blow through this first wall with a cannon, obviously we've seen cannons like that would be able to blow through this pretty easily using someone with decent cannon skills. But once you go through this, you still have to go through another piece of water, and that just adds another extra defense. One other thing they have is the Ender Pearl. It's going to be tough for you to use the Ender Pearl. I mean, you could boat across and try and make the Ender Pearl, but you're probably not going to make it. But what they do have is they kind of make fun of people. They go down here. They actually have a platform, because usually when you miss the Ender Pearl, it ends up going down below the base. And they land here. They probably get a little excited, and they've got kind of an obtrusive sign down there that just makes fun of them and is kind of bragging like, oh, you didn't make the Ender Pearl. Have fun down here where you can do absolutely nothing. So I don't know, kind of cool idea. Instead of them just missing the Ender Pearl completely, they get to realize their failure. Well, in a nutshell, that is the base. We're gonna move on and start talking to these people and get a couple stories behind the base, behind the faction revolution, and see what they have to say. I am here, everybody, with Revolution. Thanks again, guys, for letting me tour your base today. I love it. I love the unique style. I got 3 of you guys in the call: Mockingjay, Fat Hamster, and Super Yoshi. How you guys doing?
Hey,
doing great.
We're doing good.
Good, dude. Excited. You guys sound more excited than most people I talk to. I love excitement. I love intensity. And I got a couple cool questions. You guys got some awesome stories to tell the viewers and myself. And let's just roll right into it, dude. So first thing,
All right.
I always ask a couple standard questions, then we diversify it a little bit. How long's the base been up?
About 2 weeks.
Two weeks? So it's not a toddler, it's not an adult, but it's a teenager. It's it's in its mid-teens, it's going through puberty, it's in that awkward stage. All right. Now, how much time to make this base, or to do all the processes that were involved in creating the base?
Yeah, about a week to 5 days, yeah. Mainly because of the fact that there's no space in the end, so we had to find a spot, mine all the pillars that were in it to clear out the whole area. And then we started building the base.
Oh, so it was like, it was dirty. It was not empty when you got here. So how long did that take? 5 days just to clear out everything?
Yeah, clear that out, and then like I don't know, maybe another 3 days or so to actually make the space. Dang,
dude. So lots of time has went into this thing, dude. And mostly clearing out, just getting rid of the garbage.
Yeah.
And one other thing, who came up with this idea? Because obviously the interior is what sold me, dude. I love the theme of this base. Who came up with it?
I did, yeah.
Fat Hamster?
Yeah.
My boy Fat. There he is, dude. Well, I do love it, dude. Kudos to you. It looks epic, man. It absolutely looks awesome. And it's also like a highly defended base as well. It's not just all looks, you know? So, yeah, cool. Well, thanks for that. Now, I hear you guys have a defense tactic that you use, because earlier, like, I've already seen the outside, and you guys are right up against the world border. Now, what is this new defense tactic that you guys are using?
Pretty much like a TP trap, except there's no TPs. You actually bow off people into the world border where there's no water, and our world border wall.
And they get stuck in an obsidian box.
Okay, so you get stuck in an obsidian box. Can I let me TP there? I think I have a home set there. Basically, because you guys are on the world border, the fights you get in, and I've been in this situation before on the main show, of course, where you get knocked into the world border and then it automatically TPs you. Is it underneath the main end island, or what? How does it work?
The inner of the end island. So like if you hit the world border, you're like everyone's gonna go there. Like doesn't matter if you hit our wall or the wall across everywhere. Like you're gonna get TP there.
You go underneath the end island, like in the middle-ish area.
Yeah.
And then so what you guys did is you claimed the area, set up an obsidian box, and so that's awesome. Like that, you guys are working the system, dude. Because you guys get lots of fights, obviously, on the border because that's where your base is at. Now, I assume you've had lots of battles. I know when I get a big base up with lots of people target it and like lots of battles happen. What battles have happened, and has this TP glitch box been involved?
It was like over a 10v10 with impact.
10v10.
And they were actually they were taking a cut into our backs, and they were winning. But we managed to TP in allies, and they completely got destroyed.
Where was this battle at?
At the new tactic with the obby box.
Obby box.
Oh, it was in the obby box.
All you saw was players.
Oh, it was in the box. Holy God, dude. That's a lot of people in one little area. Jeez.
We lost like 100 power out of the fight, though.
Oh, probably, dude. People were probably dropping like flies in that battle. I would have loved to have been there. That's just a bunch of smacking. So yeah, it's literally whoever has the most guys in that situation wins, because you're just breaking down armor.
Yeah, which is always us, basically.
Yeah, and it's kill or die, because you're not getting out of there alive. Well, that's epic, dude. So that TP glitch, or not TP glitch, but TP trap does work, of course, with this world border strategy. It's an awesome strategy, but only one faction can do it, because there's only one place that these people on the world border get TP'd to, and you guys took over the claim. You took, was there anyone there before you claimed it?
There was another faction, but they were a rated base. It was overclaimed.
Overclaimable? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, guys, that's literally all I got to ask you guys today. Thanks so much for letting me tour your base. Again, it's I don't think you guys are going to be the richest base, but I don't think that was really your goal. It was a unique theme, a unique idea, while still having a strong base. It's awesome here on Factions Blue to see a faction like you guys, Revolution, kicking freaking butt. Thanks again for letting me tour the base, and it was awesome meeting you boys. Ladies and gentlemen, the calculations have arrived, as in I just did them. So, here we go. Again, this probably will not be one of the richer bases we've toured, but the idea of the interior design and the uniqueness, while still being a very defensive base, was very appealing to me, and I really liked it. So, here it is, based on 60 Iron Golem spawners, 35 dubs of Prop 4, $3 million worth of TNT, 25 stacks of gapples, and $5 million worth of miscellaneous items. The total value of this Revolution base is $149,037,500. Woohoo! Congratulations, friends, again. Not one of the richer bases that we've ever toured, but the idea of it was very cool while still being a pretty defensive base. I guess, yeah, it's definitely getting raided now. I'm assuming someone inside it, because there was no evidence of this base getting raided, so from the outside. So there it is. I do hope you enjoyed, guys. In the comments below, leave your ideas for names for this base. Look at them all fighting underneath us. Leave your ideas for a name that you would give to this base, and also apply to be in the next Base 2 episode next Saturday in the comments below. Let me know what your faction server is on TheArchon, what your username is, what your faction is, and you'll probably see me checking out your base, and you could be featured next Saturday. Have yourselves a beautiful day, everybody. Touch that like button if you enjoyed. Join the rush by subscribing. Talk to y'all later. Goodbye.